Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about how to call fire and forget Power Automate Flow from Copilot Studio. So Power Automate Flow that are not blocking is an example picture where let's say your Copilot Studio calls a flow. I just put a delay. Delay is representative of something that you may want to do that takes time, and you return value to Power Virtual Agent. As you can see, this will be a blocking call. In this video, we'll learn how to make it non-blocking. It's a very simple video. So before we get into the details, here are some scenarios in which you may want to do this. One example is, let's say you want to log some events in your custom analytics system. So, if you're familiar a little bit about this logging systems, they take some time to log, and you don't want those logging calls to be blocking, because even if you miss some logs, it's fine, but you don't want to impact the user facing performance. Similarly, you may want to kick off any bad jobs, but don't want them to be blocking. So this is good for scenarios where even if something doesn't happen right away, and you don't want to make users wait because it's going to be bad for user facing performance, that those are good scenarios those are good scenarios where you should think about this. Here's little about Cloudatica. If you need something from us, do reach out. So now let me take you to the setup. So here's an example Copilot Studio, very simple one. I just created a simple and silly one where all you're doing is we just have a phrase flow demo, just for demo. Of course, in your scenario, you can have a right phrase for that. Now, here I've said that calling the flow at, and I've also put some formula. Only goal for that is so that you know at what time this flow was called. Then you make a call to the flow, and then again we log a message saying that back from calling the flow at this time. So as you can see, we're making use of Power FX formula, very useful feature of Copilot Studio. We're not going to talk about that in detail here, but if you need some help, let us know. So in this case, we are going to focus on this. So let's look at what is this flow looking like. So I have this open in another screen. You can also, of course, go into view flow details. So the flow is, as I showed in the picture earlier, when Copilot Studio calls a flow, I artificially put a delay of 10 seconds. This is representative of you making a call, like making a login call to database or kicking off some job, and then you return the value to Power Virtual Agent. So roughly, this is going to take at least 10 seconds. So imagine that your database call or something is taking 10 seconds, which is a bad database, but still, just to make the point. And then this flow will have to wait. So now let's see. So let's do without making any changes and see how the blocking call looks like. So in the testing, I'll say flow demo, and you'll get the first message which says that calling the flow at June 11th at 8:59:49. So this is the time when this flow call was made. Now that flow is running. It'll take slightly more than 10 seconds, and as you can see, now we are back. So it's back at 9:00:00. That means it took slight about 11 seconds from this perspective. So 10 seconds of delay and some time in communication and rest of the other flow. Now, of course, from user perspective, this waiting for 10 seconds is not good. So what are we going to do? It's extremely simple. Just go to your flow, and all you have to do is return the value faster. So I'll just drag and drop it here. So now see the order. As soon as I get the call, I'll return. If you want to send some kind of message like acknowledgement or whatever, you can do that. And now do rest of the things. So here delay means rest of the things. It could be making a call to database or whatever. And that's it. So now it should be a non-blocking call. I'll just save it and go back to my Copilot Studio, and I will refresh it. Assuming this is saved. Yeah, I think I should refresh one more time just to make sure that the latest version is used. Okay, so I'll refresh it. And if it has taken the new version, we should not see so much of time. So let's try it again. Load demo. Okay, so as you can see now, it came back very quickly because it was not waiting. While the Power Automate is still running, doing its delay job or database call or whatever, but the call came back just in 2 seconds. So this 2 second is only used for communication, maybe some basic things from Power Automate, and that's it. So that's a good way to do your background job at the same time, not compromise on the user facing performance. Hope you guys found it useful. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Do reach out to us if you need any help in Power Platform or AI in general. And I'll also write a Medium article on this, so I'll put a link there. So hopefully you'll find this useful. Thank you so much. Have a great day.